It's the Full Force News Burst brought to you by GeneralsJoes Reborn.com with me, Diagnostic 80. Henry Golding and Andrew Koji have been discussing Snake Eyes in a number of interviews recently. Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, aka Henry Golding and Andrew Koji, have been discussing the upcoming Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins movie in separate interviews with Hollywood Outbreak and Inverse respectively. Henry Golding emphasised that the upcoming Origin movie will indeed be a reboot and will start a franchise of films in this universe. It's unlike anything that people will have seen. We are really starting a new timeline, a new franchise with the G.I. Joe universe. To kick it off with a distinct and stylised film, I think it really sets the precedence for follow-up movies. And so, it's amazing to be able to tread in unexplored territory and be able to bring our own style, Robert's ideas and his love for Japanese cinema to the international audience. Andrew Koji was also talking about the movie but focused on his character Storm Shadow, including talk about the previous iterations of the G.I. Joe live-action universe, saying, "I didn't vibe with the first films. I liked the actors, but I didn't vibe. I remember when I saw G.I. Joe like 10 years ago, I saw Storm Shadow and I thought, really? Is that our place? Asians in Western screens, we take our tops off and say exposition? I don't want that. With this, we try to make a real grounded story. We obey the laws of G.I. Joe, but I hope this is the most interesting layered Storm Shadow we've seen. I want younger Asian actors to go, yeah, there's a place for us." Very positive sounding stuff here, and I have to agree with Andrew Koji regarding the previous movies. Lee Byung-hun is a great actor and made for an awesome Storm Shadow, but he was relegated to a minor role and not very layered despite having an entire flashback origin story running parallel to the main. I'm excited to see how the characters are developed in this movie and hope that Koji doesn't suffer the same fate with an already pretty large cast of characters to squeeze in. I can't believe in this day and age that we haven't seen some kind of footage or even set photos since they started filming a year ago. Those clips of the motorcycle stunt team and that warehouse scene seem like an age ago now. Fingers crossed we get something soon, and keep it locked for the Full Force Weekly episode 2 dropping tomorrow, where we will go into more detail with the discussion on this week's stories. I'm off to remove my shirt and dump out a ton of exposition. That's it for this instalment of the Full Force News Burst. Thank you to my awesome co-host, me. See you next time, and as always, Full Force. Make sure you get involved with the discussion by liking, sharing and commenting on these videos, and as always you can keep up with the show after listening by following on Twitter at The Full Force, liking the Facebook page facebook.com/The Full Force, and if you would like to contact the show you can message us on either of those platforms with feedback or questions. We have also started a Patreon page, so if you want to see your name up in lights on these videos or enjoy exclusive bonus content, then check out patreon.com/The Full Force Podcast, or click the link on any of the posts this podcast appears in. Full Force.